everyone. It's Caitlin here, Cross Stitch Kate here on YouTube, and I am really excited to be back for my February update. I'm coming at you a little bit earlier in February. It is the 23rd. Today it's a Thursday, but I thought it was a good time to film. I have another e-learning day due to crazy snow here in Minnesota again. So on my lunch break here, and just thought I would pop on and film another video and another update for you. So I'm excited to be back. I've got so much to share today. I'm wondering how long this is gonna be. All right, so Birdie and I have just been hanging out here at home the last couple of days. We had no school yesterday as well, and just kind of being snowed in, which is, you know, it's fine. It's for a Stitcher, it's kind of paradise. But yeah, I've been hunkered down here with Birdie, and it's been really nice. Just the past couple days, super quiet. There is a lot of snow out there. I hopefully have somebody to come help me with a snowblower this afternoon. So I'm kind of just letting it hang out there. All my neighbors are out shoveling right now, and I'm just gonna wait it out for a little bit and hope I get some help. Otherwise, I'll be out there tonight with my shovel in tow. But yeah, other than, you know, weather, I'm sure you guys are bored of me talking about the weather all the time, but I'm in Minnesota, and what else do you do here? But other than that, I've just been working a lot, busy time of year at school, and I don't think I've shared this, but I have a part-time job with Stitch Fix. That is like a clothing styling service. I'm sure many of you have heard of it before, but I do part-time styling for Stitch Fix too. So I do that about 20 hours a week on top of my full-time job. So it's a miracle that I get any time to stitch, to be honest. But yeah, it's really fun. So if you haven't checked out Stitch Fix, it's just a fun little clothing service. So yeah, I've been busy. What else? I haven't really done anything fun. Gone out to dinner a few times with some friends. I went to a concert earlier last month, on a very, very cold evening, in St. Paul, which was great. The concert was Gregory Alan Issakoff. If anyone knows him, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know him, go check him out. Kind of like folksy singer-songwriter type. Good stuff. Beautiful lyrics. So yeah, but otherwise I've just been, you know, doing the February thing, getting through the days. I'll show you my book of days here. I've been keeping up for February. And so let's see, it's the 23rd today, and I've stitched 17 days in February. So not amazing, but not horrible. So there's my floral stickers and good stuff for Valentine's Day. So I've been having so much fun with this. This is such a great way to keep track of your stitching. So yeah, I've been keeping up, and I've done a lot of stitching this month. So I'm excited to show you what I have. But before I get into that, I just want to say thank you again. I know I just keep saying thank you, but I keep meaning it because I'm having so much fun with this Flosstube thing, just connecting with so many different stitchers. It's been a ball. So I've been getting a lot of just very nice shout outs on different Flosstube channels. People have been sending me messages on Instagram, but I thought I would just say thank you to a few people who have been so kind to mention my channel. Katie, the novel stitcher, has been lovely. She's doing the Best Bunny sale, and Katie, I am going to participate come March. So I'll be getting into that. I've got a little bunny that I'm going to stitch. Let's see, Lauren from Weed Flower Creations, who is a new Flosstuber to me. Oh, and I can't remember where she's from. Somewhere overseas. And she gave me a lovely shout out. Bridgen, the museum stitcher, gave me a very nice little call out on her channel. Chris, the camping stitcher, said hello. Sarah from Sarah's Stitchy Spot. Sarah and Jen from Stitchy Friends gave me a little call out on their channel. I believe that they're starting the Plum Street sampler. Why can't I remember this? I just finished it. It was my big finish last time. Hold please. So yeah, Sarah and Jen are doing Blackberry House by Plum Street Samplers, and they said that they saw it on my channel, so that was kind of fun. I'm excited to watch your progress, ladies. It's like one of my most favorite stitches. The colors are gorgeous. And Alex from Chasing Alex is a new to me floss tuber. Her channel is super fun too. She just did a big haul video and had so much good stuff that she purchased. So that was really fun to see. Thanks, Alex. So yeah, so those are just some of the people that have given me some love. It's been so nice. So let's get into the stitching. I'll talk about some other floss tubers that I'm watching a little bit later at the end of the video. But I have some FFOs, and that's not something that is typical for me. Yesterday, during my, other e-learning day, when I had a little bit of free time, I got to crafting, and I decided I have a lot of smalls that are just kind of sitting around. So I decided yesterday was a good time to try my hand at making a pillow. And so I've never made any type of decorative anything with my cross stitch before, except for putting them into a frame. And so I had 3 smalls, 2 that I recently finished, 1 that I finished last year that I thought I would get my sewing machine out and watch some tutorials and try my hand. So the first one that I finished, so it's a summer small from Lizzie Kate's, and I did this little summer pillow, but all of these are so sweet. I hope to stitch them. Maybe not all of them, but at least I really like the berries one. Really cute. But, so I finished this one last year, but I FFO'd it into this sweet little pillow. So it's a summer, and it's got a little watermelon there. It's got this mini button. Hope you can see that I put on there. And then I just finished it with some really fun, bright pink fabric and some green Lady Dot Creates mini pom-poms. And so there is my summer finish. I think it's funny that it's like so cold and snowy outside, but I'm thinking of summer right now. So I think that's adorable. I love the pom-pom trim, love it. And it was so much easier to put on than I had thought it would be. So there is Summer Small from Lizzie Kate. And then last time you saw me with this was an FFO, it's from Hemlock and Rye Stitchery. And it is this Little Women pillow, Meg and Joe and Beth and Amy. And I stitched this on a color and cotton fabric, didn't have a name, 36 count, and I just with sulky threads. And I finished it into a little pillow with some blue polka dot backing and just kind of left it simple. I think it'd be really cute with some lace around it. I don't know if you can add lace after the fact, so I'll have to do a little bit of research. If not, it's really cute just how it is. So this was the first one I put together yesterday, and it's definitely kind of wonky. You can see it like goes up here at the corner. My hand stitching to close these pillows are just, they're disaster. I'm thankful that I have this to cover up my stitching. This one I'm just gonna have to like put something in front of it because it looks kind of like a mess, but I thought that was really cute. And then this next one is a start and finish and FFO. So I started this sweet little mood. Actually, did I finish this or did I start this last time? I can't remember. I might have actually started this in my last video. Can't remember, but anyway, I finished it in February. So this is from the the Merrier series, and this is the blue flower design. And so I used the Sulky thread pack I had bought when all of these came out, and this was the only one that I got. I thought it was so cute with the brown cow and the flower crown. And then I just finished it with some pink lady dot pom-poms and this really pretty, just floral, looks like floral on denim or something. But I think it's really cute. And I think the colors match perfectly with the pink in here. So those are my FFOs, some little pillows. Now, what I'm gonna do with these little pillows, I don't know. I'm not like super cutesy in my decorating, but these are very cutesy. So I'm gonna have to get cutesy, I guess. So yeah, that's my FFOs. One thing I did wanna note, so I had a lot of wonderful comments, just like on my Instagram and about the Little Women pillow and talking about like the old movie, and all the movies are great. But anyway, I realized I have a lot of Little Women patterns, so I just thought I'd show the other couple that I have. I do have this Michael Jolly Little Women, which is older. I don't know when it was put out, 1996. So I've got that. I first saw this on Kathleen's channel, Situation Normal, who just released a video a few weeks ago, and it was great. I'm so happy she's back. But she's pretty far along on this. She's got a lot of like this part done. I don't know when I'm gonna start this, but I think it's really cute. It's big, very big. So I've got this, and then I also, I have some electronic copies. I've got the Stitching Book Club Little Women, which I'll put a picture here for you to check out. I really want to stitch this. I think I'm going to do a color change though. But I think that's really pretty. And I don't know what I'm going to do with all these Little Women things, but I love Little Women. So I'll get started with that. And then at Markets, I just placed a pre-order with Abby, a Top Knot Stitcher, to get the Little Women from Posie Designs by Alicia Paulson, which is right here. And it's so cute. And I just think it's super pretty, and it looks like a fairly quick stitch. So I'll have like a whole Little Women, I don't know, I'll have to have like Little Women month and decorate or something once I get all those stitched up. So those are my FFOs. And then I also have a finish. I was working on Sunshine and Shadows sampler from Brightneedle Designs. I first saw this on Shiloh's channel, and Birdie's barking at something. And I really loved it, and she did a beautiful finish. So I had to stitch it, and I made amazing progress this month. I finished it. This did not take very long. So here is my finish. It's so much bigger than what I thought it would be. This is on 36 counts. Kind of wish I would have done it on 40 count, but oh well. It's big. Sunshine and Shadows, and it looks great. So there's only 4 colors in this, and it's supposed to basically go from like light to dark. And I think it looks great. The one little personalized aspect that I did, it's CTH right here. And in the chart, it had said that the designer had put the initials of herself and her 2 siblings. And I have 2 siblings, so I thought that was kind of a fun idea. So I put the initials for myself, my brother and sister, so CTH, and I think it looks really pretty. So there is Sunshine and Shadows, February finish. And so then I had a few new starts. On February 1st, I have to show this bag. Did I show this last time? I don't remember. But it's a Valentine's bag from Penny and Toonie Designs, I think, on Etsy. Really cute bag, Valentine's Day bag. And I started the Love Bug sampler from Sprouting Lupine Designs. Marjorie from Marjorie Made started a Sal to stitch this one. And so I joined in. And I got a little start. Oh, I'll put a picture of the actual pattern so you can see it. It's so cute. and I got started and I just did a little bit. I think I worked on this for like 2 nights or something. Not very much stitching, but got the wings in there for the locust or the moth or whatever this insect is. And look at my cute needle mender. It matches the bag so perfectly. I can't remember where I got this, probably from Abby. So yeah, this is being stitched on 40 count Salt Rock from Color and Cotton. Salt Rock. Yeah, and so there is the Love Bug sale. So I'm hoping to get a little bit more progress on this come this weekend, actually. I have a lot of big stitchy plans this weekend. I've got like nothing going on, so I'm gonna be stitching. All right, so that was new start number 1, and I did another new starts come a couple days ago. I said I was gonna start this last time, and I did. So this is From Nature to My Needle from the Blue Flower. So pretty. I've had this in my stash forever, and I saw it on Lauren's channel. She finished it, and it looks so beautiful. So I decided I needed to get started with this. So this is a big one. It's 235 by 235. I purchased the brown sugar linen from Fiber on a Whim, but I think I got a strange cut. I'm going to be returning it. It didn't look right. It looked very, very green, and from what I remember from brown sugar, it is a lot more brown. Anyway, I decided I was gonna send that back, and then I chose a green fabric. Shocking, but it was different. So this is from Color and Cotton, and it is a 36 count Snowy Pine. I got this in I think this was my January fabric club pick. So I got a little start. It just says needle. So I did a middle start for this one because I'm a little nervous about my fat quarter. And so I just wanted to make sure I didn't mess up the margins or anything. So just started right there in the middle with needle. So it says, I count not my day complete till needle, thread, and fabric meets. So sweet. Great for a stitching room. So I've got needle. And I'm using the called for DMCs. The DMCs are really pretty in this. So I haven't even put them on like floss drops yet. I just have them in a bag. So got that started. Excited to, I don't know when I'm gonna get back to that one, but it's really, really pretty. Gotta love the Blue Flower, right? All right, so I've done FFOs, finishes, and new starts. Now let's just get into my whips. I did 4 whips this month. I worked on 4 whips. At the end of last month, I worked on this a little bit more. So this was in January. You saw this last time, but I couldn't really put this one down. I love it so much. So I made a little bit more progress on my Carolyn Manning designs on sea glass. And so I just did a little bit more fill-in here. So it's hard to stop working on this one for me. I really love it. It's very, like I was saying, it's very meditative, and the colors are great, and it's easy. It's an easy stitch. I have it on Pattern Keeper. You just plug in your colors and you just fill it in, these little squares. So I like it. So there is my progress on sea glass. I also wanted to talk about the bags. I think all 4 of the bags that I'm going to be taking my projects out of for these whips are all one of my favorite bag designers who I haven't talked about yet. But it is Colleen, and her shop on Etsy is Patchwork Crossing, and they're beautiful. The fabrics she chooses are great. But what I love about them is how big they are, and they fit in 11 by 11. So I don't have to take this out of my, out of the Q-snap, and it really just fits right in there, and you fold it over and you go. So I love these bags. I think they're 13 by 14 inches, and they're just perfect. They're so well made, and Colleen does a great job. So I was a little hesitant to tell people about Colleen because she doesn't make very many bags and I want a chance to buy them. So, but yeah, go check out Colleen Patchwork Crossing over on Etsy. She's wonderful. She ships so fast and the bags are wonderful. All right, so that was Sea Glass. My second whip is in another Patchwork Crossing bag. So pretty. It's a little jingly in here. And this is Beatrix Potter sampler. Oh, I didn't say what fabric I was stitching my sea glass on. I believe it's a 32 count. Like, I don't know. It's 32 count. It's not exciting. You can't even see the fabric. But this fabric is beautiful. This is Cream and Sugar from Fiber on a Whim on a 40 count. And here is what I have done. Here's Beatrix Potter. Here's what I have done. Got several really cute medallions finished, half medallions, and that beautiful flower. So I'm really happy with my progress on this. Dog bark. Back to this. Looking so good. Beatrix Potter sampler. And yeah. This one is hard to put down as well. Like I would be content just being monogamous with this one and just continuing on. And you know what? I might do that 1 month because I would love to get this done. I am doing this with Cypress Mulch, which I realize is a special edition color and cotton. So you can't get this anymore. So I'm hesitant to just be like, look how gorgeous this is. But I was doing a little bit of looking at my colors, just my other fancy floss. And I would say that Cappuccino from, I think it's Classic Colorworks, but I will put a correction down if that's not the right one. But Cappuccino is very, very close to this. So if you like the look of this like mauvey, purpley brown, go check out Cappuccino. But otherwise, Cypress Mulch from Color and Cotton is my jam for this project. So pretty. The next whip I worked on is Dollhouse from Brightneedle. This is my 1 room a month project. And I did not finish my room this month, but the month is not over yet. So I intend to finish it this weekend to make sure that I get in my February room. So this is again on Cream and Sugar from Fiber on a Whim. I just want to make sure that I have that right. Now I'm second guessing. Yeah, I'm right. Cream and Sugar. I believe this is 36 count. So here's my frame. And that second room is the one that I'm working on. I'll show you. Last month, I got that little mud room done. And this month, oh, and a lot of you were so kind and you told me that this is a rug beater, this tool right here. Thank you. I think if I would have thought about that more, that makes a lot of sense. But here is my progress on the second block. So the second block is like a little kitchen area. There's a table kind of in the middle and some shelving with some dishes. And this sweet little woman who is cooking something delicious. So I put in the little cats who are sweet and then this pretty pink dress. So that is where I am on Dollhouse. Love that one. This is a project where I am choosing my own color palettes. I'll just show you quick. Here are the colors that I'm using for Dollhouse. So not the called for. We'll see how it turns out. It's fun so far to pick the colors, and it's kind of just like coloring, like a coloring book. Like I'm just choosing what I like as I go. I should probably be making notes just to like keep track, but I'm not so far. So let me know if you think I should do that. Like if anyone would be interested in my conversion, I can maybe try to pay more attention and write things down. So Dollhouse, yeah. Next, I have what was supposed to be my focus project for February. And I got 1 day on this one. I feel so bad. I wish I would have spent more time on this, but there's just so many other things to stitch. But that's not it. That was the chart. It's Winter Rose Manor from With Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais. So you've seen it, you love it. Yeah, so, oh, and thank you so much to everyone who helped me with the pronunciation of the floss that I'm using for the house. I think I said like chalice or something. It's Choublet. I hope I'm saying that right. Which I should know because it's wine and I love wine. Anyway, here's where I got. So I had this little border done, and so all I did was I started framing up the house, and I put in the windows and a little bit of the snow. This is on, let me get the stats for you. This fabric is so beautiful. It is called Early America by Barbaral Creations, I think. Where is this? Early America from Barbaral Creations. I found it on Etsy. It's showing up really pretty right now. It's like a pinky mauve, a little bit of brown in there, but mostly pink. Like honestly, it's pretty pink. So yeah, there is my framing. And again, I'm putting my whole 11 by 11 Q-snap into this bag, and it's awesome. So those are all my whips. And so yeah, so I have 4 active whips, but I think I worked on 8 different projects this month so far, which I never would have done this before if I wouldn't have been doing Flosstube. So it's fun to work on so many things, and I feel like I'm getting some good progress on some projects. Others, not so much, just like that one. But again, maybe this weekend I'll put in a few more threads for Winter Rose Manor. Okay, so those are all my whips. That's all my progress for the month. But I thought that I would show you my haul this month. It's not as much as last month, but I still have a lot. I don't know how. So, first off, you saw some of this with my finishing, but I picked up some Lady Dot Creates finishing stuff. So I have some velveteen in Berry Crush. I think they call this chenille, just little pretty shiny fuzzy edging. And then I got a bunch of pom-poms. So I have green, pink, and dark pink. I use these two, the pink and the green, for my projects. I got some pink rickrack. I almost put the rickrack on my cute little cow, but I couldn't figure it out. So that's too advanced for me right now. And then I have some pretty aged lace. So yeah, that was my Lady Dot. I also got my Color in Cotton fabric and floss for February. So right now I'm in the 36 count all colors fabric club. I did just email them and switch to the neutrals because I have some beautiful colors, but I just don't use them very much, and I need some more neutrals. So I got this 36 counts. I don't know what this is called. It's really pretty. It's like this gorgeous pink color. Oh, it's called Peony. Peony. It's my fat quarter. So, sorry for the shininess, but you can see that. It's coming out very true. It's like a lilac pink color. So pretty. And then I'm in the classic collection for the flosses, and I just got 5 very pretty flosses. So, there's that. Let's see, what else did I get? I got this beautiful bag from Como Stitchers. She posted, I follow her on Instagram, and she posted something over on Instagram and said that she had this fabric and asked if anyone wanted a bag, and I said I do because I love it. Look at those colors. So that's beautiful. and it came so quickly. My goodness. Let's see, another chart. Oh, I got a PDF chart. I've been seeing this chart kind of floating around Instagram, and I made a purchase. So this is a study in pink from the Artsy Housewife. Here it is. And it's this beautiful butterfly. It's so, so pretty. Yeah, so who knows when I'll start that, but I wanted to have that in my collection. And then I got these cute little bunnies. This Katie from Novel Stitcher. This is what I'm talking about with my best bunny. I'm going to start one of these little buns. So this is from Lindy Stitches, and it's called the Bunny Lace Trio. So I'm thinking I'm either going to stitch the one with the green trim or the orange trim. I kind of like the orange one. He's like leaping. So pretty. I like the lace effect too. So I'll be starting one of those shortly. So I picked that up. Where did I get this? I think I got this from Top Knot Stitcher. And then I had some fun with Leanne from Forbidden Fiber Co. I just purchased the Friends box, the Valentine's box. So it says Friends, done with the Valentine box. It came in this very sweet little box with an adorable Friends sticker on it. And it had all kinds of goodies in it. So I don't have everything here with me, but the highlights were these beautiful flosses, Forbidden Fiber Co. flosses. Look at that, it's just like a rainbow, so pretty. I believe there's 12 flosses that this box came with. She included these cute little floss drops, and they spell out Friends. There's an F, and they're just little coffee cups, some floss jewelry. It came with the pattern. It's called Witty Banter, and it just has some Friends quotes on it. She kept it in black and white in case people wanted to be surprised, because you could open up a floss a day leading up to Valentine's Day. Very original. So I'll just read it. It says, "How you doing? They don't know that we know they know. Pivots, it's a moot point, and we were on a break." So, you know, I grew up in the Friends era. I know it hasn't aged well. I know that. But it's kind of like, you know, nostalgia is a powerful thing. I don't know. It came with this really pretty and very bright piece of yellow linen. It is called The One with the, keeping to the Friends theme. And then it also came with, she included a Forbidden Fiber Co. mug and a mug cake, like a chocolate raspberry mug cake, which I already ate and it was delicious. And then this adorable pot holder, and it says, "You're my lobster." It's got a lobster on it. And this is perfect because this is so weird. I do not have any pot holders in my home. I've lived by myself for the past 7 years or something, and I just use dish towels for my pot holders. So this is very useful, actually. I'm excited about this. Kind of random. I don't know why I don't have pot holders, why I haven't thought to purchase one at Target the thousands of times that I've gone, but I just haven't. Anyway, and then it came with this fun bag. Just a cute little purple bag. It says, "I like it. What's not to like? Custard good, jam good, meat good." From the infamous Trifle Thanksgiving episode. So, if you like Friends, I don't know if any of these portions are still available on the website. I haven't even checked, but this was a fun little thing to open up in February. So, got that. Thank you, Leanne, for being so thoughtful in your boxes. She does such a great job. And then lastly, my last bit of haul was I got the DMC thread card, like with the actual threads. And the reason that I decided to purchase this, so nice, is because I have so much fancy floss. I've been a member with Color and Cotton for the past 2 years, and so I get 5 skeins every month, and I have so much, and I rarely kit things up with it because, you know, I like to work with the called for things, but I'm gonna change that because I have gorgeous, gorgeous colors and I love color and cotton floss. And so I decided to get that thread card so that I can just match. If something calls for DMC, I can just pull out my color and cotton and try to find a good match. So that'll be a useful tool. And so that's my haul. See, not as much as last time. Next month might be a different story. I do have a few market things that I have pre-ordered, and I also have a big 1, 2, 3 stitch order that's coming my way soon. So again, I gotta cool it. That's what my part-time Stitch Fix, my Stitch Fix job is funding right now, is my cross stitch habit, and I need to like put it towards, you know, I don't know, a down payment on a house, who knows. Okay, plans. I've got some plans for March. So this month I'm just gonna focus on finishing up. I want to get some work on the Love Bug sale this weekend and finish my dollhouse room, and then maybe do a few things of thread with on Winter Rose Manor. So I'm gonna finish up February with those projects, but then March. So I have always wanted to participate in March Stitchy Madness from Steel City Stitchers. I have so much fun like voting in the polls every year. And so this year I'm gonna do it. Why not? So I have chosen 8 projects that I'm going to put in my bracket. So for those of you who don't know, I'm not gonna explain it. It's like March Madness for basketball with like a bracket, and you get like a final whip or team or whatever at the end of the tournaments. I know sports. So go watch Steel City Stitchers. They have like a couple of videos just solely dedicated to March Stitchy Madness and just kind of explaining the process. But in theory, you pick 8 projects, and then you kind of like every day you stitch on one, and then you kind of like have a tournament to see like which one is going to advance and move forward. I'm really bad at explaining this. But you end up after, I don't know, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. On day 15, you'll have a winner. So on the 15th of March, you'll have worked on 15 projects, and you will have one winner. And in theory, you're supposed to be able to FFO that, like finish it up, finish the stitching, like take the rest of March, finish the stitching, and then have an FFO by the end of March. And so that sounds really fun and like a great way to make some progress and touch a lot of different things. And yeah, so I made a bracket. So here's my bracket. So I have chosen 8 projects. I'm not going to show you all of these, but I'll just kind of read through them quickly. So number 1 is sea glass. Now you are technically supposed to choose projects that can conceivably be finished by the end of the month. Sea glass, that would be, if that like won, that would be tough for me to finish that, but I would make a lot of great progress on it. So the rest of them, I feel like I could finish. Sea glass, not so much, but we'll see. Who knows, maybe that won't even advance. So I've got sea glass against Flower Box by Thistles. And then I've got the Lace Bunny Trio. So I'm gonna choose one of the bunnies that I was talking about before from Lindy's Stitches. And I will pair that off with Mary and Minty from Brenda Gervais, which is a freebie. I've talked about that. My third matchup is Atano by Satsuma Street. And I will pair that against Things of Autumn from Posie Designs by Alicia Paulson. And then my last pairing is Cinnamon Stars from Plum Street, and I will pair that against Love Bugs from Sprouting Lupine. So I chose my 8 projects, and I will be posting on Instagram. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you haven't yet. I am Cross Stitch Kate over there. Here's my handle. So follow along. It's so much fun. So people post pictures of what they're stitching on, and then they do like a poll, and you get to vote on which whip goes on and advances. And so I have to listen to the people, and yeah, it'll be great. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be good to get some progress in on a lot of different projects. So that's my March Stitchy Madness. I hope that you participate, or if not, you know, at least you get to see what everyone else is working on. Instagram is super fun in March. I love the voting and the polls. All right, my next plan for March is, I talked a little bit about this in my last video. I had shown a few different charts. I showed Entwined Hearts, and I'm gonna forget who it's by, I'll put it below. I showed that one, and then I showed this one, Charlotte Griffith from Little Robin Designs. And I asked if anyone would be interested in maybe doing a sale for March. And let me just show you that one. I love this one. Anyway, I got some interest for both. And so I had to make a decision about which one I really wanted to start. I felt like Entwined Hearts, while it's beautiful, it's kind of Valentine's Day themed. And Valentine's Day is over now. So I'm gonna wait for next year to start that one. But this Little Robin Designs charts is so pretty. I think it looks very springy, has nice colors in it. And so I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a start. So if anyone would like to start this with me, please do so. I had a few different people comment in my last video that said they for sure want to start this. And so Jessie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff, I've connected with her and she's gonna get started. She's ordered the floss for this. And so she wants to join in and do a little start along. And Carrie from Roxy Floss Co. I think that you commented last time saying that there was potential that you wanted to join in too. So Carrie, if you want to join in, and anyone else, I know there were a few other people. So Jessie and I chatted on Instagram and we decided that the second weekend in March might be a good time to start. So I'm saying I'm gonna get started on this on March 11th. That's a Saturday. So that's when I'm gonna give this a start. It's so pretty. I'll read the verse. This verse is taken from Alexander Pope's famous Universal Prayer, written in 1738. But it says, "Teach me to feel another's woe, to hide the fault I see, that mercy I to others show, that mercy show to me." And I think that's really nice. And then it says Charlotte Griffiths, aged 8 years. It's amazing how in samplers, like how young kids were when they were stitching these gorgeous pieces. So cool. So, and this is a true reproduction sampler. So yeah, I'm excited to get started with this one. So Jessie, yay. Carrie, maybe. And anyone else who has this or wants to get started, let me know. Chat with me on Instagram or put a comment down below if you want to get started too. I don't know that I have a hashtag for this yet. Maybe let's just do Charlotte Griffith Sal. I'll put that right here. So if you want to start and you want to watch people's starts and progress, follow that hashtag. So I'll hit this up very soon. All right, I feel like that's a lot of plans for March, but wait, there's more. Because, I don't know, this was my original plan. So my original plan was to have focus pieces for every month, and actually it was 2 focus pieces. I think I'm gonna nix the 2 and just focus on 1. You know, my February focus piece didn't go so well, so hopefully maybe March I'll get a few more days, but this is my scheduled March focus piece, is the blue flower, the Gentle Rain. You can see that, it's so pretty. I just have a teeny tiny little start. I'll just show my start just for fun. I just have a little urn, so it's this urn right here. I've got that started. This is on a 40 count linen. I can't remember the color right now. It's pink, of course. It's so pretty. But yeah, I really like this one. So that is my plan. That's my focus piece for March. I think that some people are starting that in April. I think I saw Bridgen is starting that, and maybe there's some more people that are starting that in April. So I'll be right along with you guys since I am very early on in the process of that one. And then my last plan is I need to stitch a small for the Spring in Stars Hollow little virtual retreat that I'm attending that's hosted by Brightneedle Society. So I want to participate in the smalls exchange this year. You can add a little small and then it'll get sent within the Stitchy box. And so I have a pattern that I've chosen. I found it on Etsy and I need to stitch that up, and I don't know how I'm gonna finish it, but I'm gonna keep that a secret until whoever receives it. So I'll show that in May probably. But I need to get that done this month because I think it's due to the Brightneedle Society by the first week in April, maybe earlier. I need to do that. So lots of plans for March. Good stuff. It's very exciting. Who have I been watching lately? I've been watching so much Flosstube. I've also been watching a lot of other things, and I'll just talk about what I've been watching. Let's start with Flosstube. So I already mentioned that Kathleen from Situation Normal has a new video after, many months away. So that was really fun to catch up with Kathleen. She is a ray of sunshine and light, and I really enjoy watching her. So check out Kathleen if you haven't. I'm sure you have. And then I just discovered Laura from Lala D Stitches. She is wonderful. She's so sweet. Has beautiful projects. So go give Laura a watch. I've been watching Frizzy Lizzie Stitches. I like to catch up with her. She posts videos about every 2 weeks. So fun to catch up with Elizabeth. And then I've been a long time watcher of Allie from Misfit Stitches. She works on so many projects, a lot of smalls, and she is just lovely to listen to, very calming. And then lastly, there's so many people. I would be here all day if I told you about all the people that I'm watching. But Hannah from Microbiologist Makes, who is a new Flosstuber. I believe she put out her first video in January, just like me, and she's lovely to watch. We have some similar stitchy styles too, so that's fun to see what she's doing with her projects. Sorry, I keep looking over here. I have so many things to talk about and I need notes because my brain doesn't hold that much. So what else have I been watching while I'm stitching? I've jumped on The Last of Us train. The Last of Us is on HBO. It is, I'm not going to give too much away. It's like in a post-apocalyptic world. There's scary things that happen. If you don't like zombies, don't watch it. I don't particularly like zombies, but I do like post-apocalyptic dramas. I just do. So, but even if you don't like any of what I just said, you need to go watch episode number 3. It will break you and it will make you feel things that you haven't felt in a long time. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's one of the best episodes of any show I've ever seen on TV. I would just highly recommend it. It will make you sob though. So go watch that. I've also been doing some throwbacks to my youth. I watched Dawson's Creek. I don't watch the college years because that's not good. But I watched a couple seasons of Dawson's Creek. I grew up in the Dawson's Creek era. Watched it, in high school. Dawson is probably the most annoying character on television. However, Pacey is a delight. And so I watch it for Joey and Pacey. Mainly Pacey. So I watched Dawson's Creek. I've been watching The Mindy Project again. I did a rewatch of The Mindy Project with Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling is one of my very favorite people. I think she's wonderful. She also wrote, produced, created The Sex Life of College Girls on HBO. If you need just like a light, fun show, that is it. That's so good. And then I got to get my reality fix in. And so I am a Below Deck watcher on Bravo. That's my favorite reality show ever, Below Deck. So that's what I've been watching. I've been listening to some books, some audiobooks while I've been stitching, and I finished 2. I finished Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. This is a sweet book. Things wrapped up a little too nicely for me, which is lovely. I don't know why that's bad, but I thought it maybe seemed just a little not realistic at the end, but it was sweet. It was a quick read. So all in all, I'd recommend it. It was nice. And then I read Circe by, is it Madeline Miller? And this was wonderful. I didn't expect to like this as much as I did. There's a lot of Greek mythology in here. It's fiction, but very, very interesting. It's a little dry, but a unique way to tell a story. So I liked it a lot. So those were the 2 books that I read this month. And then also when I stitch, I like to listen to podcasts. And my main podcast that I listen to most episodes of is Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard and Monica Padman. If you haven't listened to Armchair Expert, there's something for everybody. But they do kind of like a spin-off show called Armchair Anonymous, and it's just regular people telling like hilarious stories. So highly recommend Armchair Anonymous. So what they do is they give out a prompt, and then they tell people to like write in with if they have a story that relates to that prompt, and then it's just like debauchery and so funny. So if you want to laugh until you cry, go listen to Armchair Anonymous from Armchair Expert. It is on Spotify. All right, that's all I have for you today. Sorry if it got long-winded, and let me know if you're not at all interested in the non-stitchy related content. I can dial that back if people are not interested, but you know, when I stitch, I watch and listen to other things and read books and all that good stuff. So let me know if you're not into that or if you love it, and then I'll do more of it. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and click subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see my future videos and watch my progress. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I post a lot more over there. So thank you so much, and have a great rest of your February, and I will be back in March, and I will have lots of fun things to show you. All right, take care, guys. Bye.